If you clicked on this video, I'm sure you want to learn how to make money online without running some dropshipping store or starting your own company where you have to manage hundreds of employees. What if I told you that college students just like me and just like my friends with no business background are making between $5,000 to $10,000? With appointment setting, my first month I made over $14,000 without a degree and without experience. In this video, I'm going to share the ins and outs of appointment setting, what it is, how you can get started, and how to land your first job within a month. I promise this is not some complex thing. It sounds a lot more complicated than it actually is for some reason. Appointment setting is basically just booking appointments or phone calls for businesses and influencers on social media. You've probably seen these influencers that are selling coaching programs all over your Instagram feed. The way that you know an influencer is selling a program that needs an appointment setter is if they have a link in their bio and it tells you to apply for coaching or book a call for mentorship or anything like that. A lot of these influencers are selling coaching programs that range between $3,000 to $30,000, and they need people to get on calls with them so they can actually close the deals and get payment. And that's where you would come in as an appointment setter. See, these business owners have their businesses to run, they have clients to take care of, they have their programs that they have to continuously update, so they don't have time to manage their own DMs. So that's why they hire appointment setters. So as an appointment setter, you are going to be given the login information of the influencer's Instagram or Facebook, and you are going to be managing their DMs for them. And obviously you're going to get compensated for this. Sometimes you'll get a base pay, but normally you are just going to get paid in terms of commission. And as an appointment setter, you're typically making around 5% commission, meaning if the influencer that you're working for is selling a $10,000 program and that deal gets closed, then you get 5% commission, which is $500. Isn't that crazy? You are literally just texting somebody and making $500. And yes, this is a real thing. I didn't even know it was real until a few years ago. I thought the only way I'd be able to make this kind of money in college is by putting in more hours at some minimum wage job. But the difference here is that you're getting paid based on your performance and on your value, not based on your time. So instead of trading your time for money, you're trading your skill for money. The main reason I started appointment setting instead of e-commerce or drop shipping is because I didn't want to have to put money into something to get started. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Imagine having to pay to actually start working. And I'm guessing if you're watching this video right now, you also don't want to have to pay for information. With those types of business models, I feel like you have to spend a lot of time researching the products, coming up with a complex marketing plan, and then figuring out how to go viral on TikTok and a list of even 100 more things. And even after you do all that, there is no guarantee that you will go viral and that people will actually buy whatever you're selling. And not only do you have to worry about making a sale, but you have to worry about if you're even making profit. Nobody talks about how low margins are for dropshipping. It's actually crazy. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Most of the people that are making money via dropshipping are actually making money by selling a course on how to do dropshipping. The only other path I would have considered was SMMA, but it's not really easy for beginners at all. SMMA doesn't really take much money to get started, but you are responsible for learning how to do a service and being really good at it, which can take 4 to 6 months. And then you have to market it, sell to people over the phone, and fulfill. And if you really want to be good at SMMA, you're going to have to train other people to be just as good as you in the service. It's just not a beginner-friendly model, especially if you're a full-time college student like me. With appointment setting, you really only have to worry about the sales side of things, and the business owner takes care of everything else. You send your DMs and you're done. That's really all it is. So my first month that I was talking about earlier, where I made over $14,000, I was on 4 different offers at the same time. I'm not saying you have to be on 4 offers, I just don't know how to say no when I get a new offer. But even when I was on those 4 offers, I was going out every weekend with my friends, I was still going to the library every day, I still go to the gym 5 times a week, I still made Dean's List, so you can do it. I really just cannot think of any other side hustle that gives you this kind of flexibility. I mean, you don't even have to talk to anybody. I guess the only question is now, how do you know this is going to work for you? Well, first off, you have me sitting in front of you. I'm in college, I'm double majoring, nothing business related, my major is computer science. I've mentored dozens of people on how to do the same thing as me. For example, I had a girl named Melanie who joined my program 4 months ago, and her first month she made $6.5 thousand. She was appointment setting, just like me. She was only on 1 offer though. If you want to hear her full story, you can just check out this video right here. All you need is one good appointment setting job to replace the job that you're working at right now. You might make more money than you're currently making, but you definitely will have more freedom. That I can guarantee you. I know this was a lot of information to digest in just one video, so if you don't really quite get it, then I understand. It took me a few videos to actually wrap my head around it. Actually, it kind of took me like 15 videos, but let's not talk about that. There are a few more videos on my channel kind of going over this more in depth, so definitely check those out. If this video inspired you, then I actually do have my own personal mentorship where I take people who are in the position that I was in a few years ago and help them get to 5K a month. I will be tough on you, just letting you know, but I will also hold your hand and make sure that you have everything that you need to hit your goals. If that sounds interesting to you, I'll leave the application link in the description below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.